I just found out I like this. Typically, my go-to is like Mike's Hard, or like an Angry Orchard, or a Red's apple Wicked. What is that? The Wicked Reds? You throw an apple at you in the commercial. And I have tried to record. So the reason for this, I've tried to record this video like 10 times. I'm not even kidding. And it's all I'm doing is talking. I am not reviewing something. I'm not solving a Rubik's Cube. I'm not playing Ring Fit, which I'll get into that later. I am not playing I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking. And this is surprisingly good, and it's been in my fridge forever. Alright, hopefully it loosens me up with its 5% alcohol volume. I am overwhelmed. And typically I start off these videos with like, hey, what's up guys, my name's Tyler. Today I'm overwhelmed. Let's talk about it. I almost said that. Can't do that. Some other YouTubers say that. Didn't like that intro. I really want to cut it out, but you know what? Let's just do the video. I'm gonna talk about this. So I briefly touched on this in my previous video, the why 2020 was actually a good year for me, and I focused on some positives, and still the whole video just kind of seemed sad. I don't know, maybe it's because I didn't have any background music. Should I have background music? Maybe I'll put some background music in this. Let's go on a tangent about that real quick. I've been doing YouTube for half my life, and I still haven't gotten into a rhythm. I'm not in a groove. All the little stuff like that bothers me. The audio bothers me. This Yeti microphone bothers me because it's picking up probably every car sound you hear. I turned the gain all the way down hoping that wouldn't happen. I spent the last 2 hours before I recorded this video with about 11 tabs open of just, what's the best podcasting microphone? What's good for this? I even posted on Reddit. I don't do that. And I just looked at the clock. It's midnight. A day has passed. This was my day off, and I spent it doing nothing. Do you know what I like to do on my days off? I like to make videos. And here I am struggling to make this video. And do you know what I was not planning on doing today? This video. But I'm not exaggerating. As I was laying on the floor just looking at the ceiling, it dawned on me. Actually, no, at that point I think I was on my stomach. And now I can feel the spit in my mouth. It's probably because the stuff makes you thirsty. But hey, it's gluten-free. So let's jump back to when I said I briefly touched on this in the 2020 video. I talked about my possible ADHD or ADD or OCD or Asperger's. I don't know what I have. I don't know if it's the latter, but Austin likes to say I have it. Well, he says, and I quote, I don't think you have it, but if you did, I wouldn't be surprised. And you know what, frankly, I don't know. I want to have something, because this is not fun. It's all very overwhelming. And so when people are overwhelmed, they need to have an outlet. They need to be able to focus on something. And my outlet, and my hobby, is YouTube. And I have at many times in my life, and most recently now, for like the last 2 months, have let it become all too just intimidating, too it's overwhelming. I hate to keep using that word, but it's just all too much. And it's all me. No one's asking me to do any of this, but ever since my Ring Fit Adventure series, I spent months, from March to November, with a plan. And I would go at my computer, I would know what I would do, I would get in my zone, I'd pump out, just really enjoyable videos. And now I don't have that. So I'm trying to, the whole, the heroin thing where, I've never done drugs. I don't know. This is not the best analogy, but it's the best one that makes sense, because it's I'm just trying to find that sense of organization, that purpose. And even though I was the only one who wanted me to do the Ring Fit Adventure series, is just something I wanted to do, and I set out to do it, and I finished it, and that was great. And now I can't do that because my mind is so busy. Hence the drink. And my eye is. So I made an appointment this morning. I know it seems like a weird jump cut, but I made an appointment with the counselor this morning to talk about whatever's up here. And you know what pisses me off about it? One, I really tried to find a counselor or just a building or a business that took in-person things. I can go to Red Robin. I can be this close to a waiter. I can't talk to a doctor about problems in person. You have to do it over the phone. And then you know what makes that even worse? The fact that you think, oh, they can just do a phone call literally anytime. No, I have to do that 2 weeks from now. Like, that's dumb. Well, I have to do it a week from now. It's still like, seriously? Seriously. In my mind, I was going to have a talk with my counselor. I was going to feel so relieved. Not even like medication. Obviously, I need something's got to change. But just to know anything would have been really awesome. And then I would have kind of gotten back to my life. And yes, a big part, I hate it. It's so nerdy because I have nothing really to show for it. But a big part of my life is doing YouTube. And right now, that's being messed with. So that's why I'm talking to you guys, because I may as well turn this negativity of a brain into a positive of a video. That's truly sad. Broke my headphones. I talked about this in another video I filmed just 2 days ago. But I haven't edited it yet. You know why? Because I don't have headphones to listen to it with. I barely have monitor speakers or, computer, whatever the built-in. I don't use those. I use headphones, and these are broken. I'm not editing a video like this because it's just, I could, but I'm not. And I ordered new ones off of eBay. Do you know when they were supposed to be delivered? 2 days ago. Do you know where they are? Like, stuck in transit? I just need something to be right, and I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't know how many crazy edits I'm gonna do. I already want to redo this video, but I've been technically working on this video since yesterday, and it's 12:10 in the morning, and I need to go to bed. You guys remember my best movies of 2019 video or whatever? Well, obviously, I said I was going to make, we're definitely next year doing a best movies of 20. I can't do that now. In its place, I was going to do like a reacting to my old video and just, all right, so we're going to watch this, but this is like, in these are all on HBO, and I watched these ones video, like I was going to do, but I need my headphones to listen to that audio, and I don't know when those are arriving. And then I also I shaved my beard, and I made a time-lapse for it. I've never done a time-lapse. I was really excited to do that. And I don't feel like editing anything without headphones. And I know that's a lame excuse, but I'm using it as one, and I'm allowing myself to use it as one, and I don't like that. So I'd just rather have headphones so I can stop that. And then Saturday night at 1 in the morning, because that was when I had to do it, I recorded a Splatfest. It was the Super Shroom versus the Superstar Splatfest, and I was like, I gotta do it. I work 11 to 7 the next day. It ends at 5. I have to record it now. And I recorded it then. I restarted it like twice. But it was really, like, I don't know how I'm going to edit that because I already played the matches. They're online. I can't restart, like, the progress I made. So I'm going to have to edit that. I might get mad. I might delete it. There's just a lot up here that is not satisfied with the content I'm putting out. And what sucks is I'm thinking of so much. I have a Microsoft Office tab opened up with a script I'm writing for like a sketch video. I don't do that ever. But for the first time in ever, I was excited to do one. And then I typed it up, and I got so mad, I broke my keyboard. And that sucks, man. Like, I fixed it with some super glue, but like, it was such a stupid thing that happened too. Is for the names, instead of like, Tyler says this, Tori says this, Austin says this, because those are the two other people I'm doing that script with, or that video, that sketch with. I would hit Control B to bold it, and if you did that on a new line, it just stopped it. You had to like click it. It stopped your typing, and I hated it. And I got mad, and I pushed down really hard on my keyboard, and it broke the stand. But I super glued it. You can probably see that. I've taken like questionnaires or whatever on ADHD, I think, or it was depression, and one of them is like, you experience aggression. I'm like, I really don't consider myself an aggressive person. And then I started noticing things like that. Like the other day, I went to Arby's before work, and my wallet had slipped out of my coat and was on my car seat. And I keep my wallet in my coat right here. And I went to reach for it, and I didn't feel it, and I just shouted as loud as I could, pissed off, man, because I just didn't have my wallet. And it was just a foot away from me. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm definitely like way angrier than I've ever been. And it sucks. Like, I'm happy I finally made an appointment. I tried to make an appointment back in like May. And Jesus, it's 2021 now. So that was like 7 months ago. 8? Okay, so I wanted to do that 2020 video. Just looking back at the movies and looking forward to something. You know what sucks? I can't do that right now. I want to go back to the movies. There's just nothing good out. I watched Wonder Woman on HBO Max with my friends. It sucked. The Friends were fun. The movie was, I don't look forward to DC movies. I need something that I look forward to. And during like late COVID, like all throughout October, that was the best month for me. They had every movie I wanted to see was out. All these old movies that I'm just like, oh dude, I would love to go watch these in the theater. And I did. I watched 5 movies. I watched like 5 movies in a month. It was amazing. And now there's just nothing to look forward to. And you'd be like, oh Tyler, how about some TV shows? They are obviously a huge commitment, and when I watch them, I feel like I'm being unproductive. Obviously, I am, but it's not satisfying to me. Like, a lot of the time, I feel like there are 2 people up here. One person that wants to do all these things, and then the minute I start doing those things, the other person wants to walk away and do other things, while that person is enjoying the stuff. Because I want to be a person who can just relax, watch a TV series, enjoy it, not be like bored as fuck when it's over, because that'll happen. It's so stressful to have fun. That's what really bothers me, man. And this is, wow. They say, like, I'm not an advocate for just drinking to drink, but if that helps, man, be responsible and just be yourself, because I don't want to re-record this video. And I've wanted to re-record this video since 10:30, and it's 12, well, maybe not 10:30, and here I am. It's truly amazing. Another thing I talked about in my why 2020 was a good year video was I enjoyed doing puzzles. I enjoyed building Legos. I just did a video. I don't know when that'll be out. I don't know how I will make it look. I'm struggling with the editing process on that, and it's not hard at all, but obviously I just don't want to do it. And I don't want to do it because I don't know what video to do. Obviously, this is the perfect video for me to do, and I'm glad. Hopefully this will help, and I'll just, okay, we'll do this next, this next, this next, this. I think that's when I did Ring Fit Adventure, I, went from day 70 to day 71 to day 72, and then I had to do this, and this, and then eventually they were done. And now that I'm done with that series, what next? Like, what structure, what format do I now follow? What's a good follow-up to all that? What's this and what's that? Shit. I have $150 in gift cards at Target. I'm not bragging. I'm complaining because there are so many Lego sets I want. And there were Lego sets that would cover. And then some. There were Lego sets that would go from $200 to like $50. And I couldn't think of a goddamn one to buy. I, for some reason, no longer am finding joy in things that I used to enjoy. And that dude, I don't like that. I recorded a video that I was trying to say this a little bit ago. I built 3 Star Wars Lego helmets, and I raced. I was like, all right, which one takes me the longest or the fastest? So obviously, in this video, I'm going to be building 3 Lego sets at the same time, and that seemed really cool. And I didn't enjoy building them, and that sucked. And I don't know if it was because I made it into a video. That probably was it. And that's what... It's just, everything sucks. Everything is compiled into a giant pile of suckage. It's like, I love building Lego sets. I love making videos. Put 2 of those together, I hated it. And I can't redo the video because the Lego sets are built, the boxes are open, the bags are thrown away. So, I just have to move on. I will put out that video. I will try to make the best of it. My Lego videos don't get many views, so it's not like I'm disappointing many people. But, and then I had $150 to spend, and I want the Stranger Things Lego set. I want the Jurassic Park Lego set. I want the Death Star. I want all of these Legos. There's one Lego set that is like $200, and it would have cost me $50. But do you know what I spent that gift card money on? At least some of it? Pull-up bar, an Eminem album, and an ab wheel. It's probably because I feel guilty for not playing Ring Fit Adventure anymore. I made a Splatfest video 2 nights ago. That's the one I want to put out before the beard video, before the Lego helmets video, and I'm not doing that. I started editing it today, but once again, life's just put on hold because I'm making an excuse out of something that doesn't really matter. Oh, and there was a drunk video. At the end of the Splatoon video, I was like, alright, cool. Because I did this, I'm now going to do this video. But now I'm just drinking this and doing this video. I have no structure, man. I make a list of all these videos I want to do, and then that's it. They just turn into a giant list of things I'm never going to do. Obviously, I'm going to do these things I'm saying. But you guys want to see my list? Number 1, Bop It. Number 2, Squishy Rubik's Cube. I made that back in 2016. So I've been doing this list for about 5 years now. 4 to 5 years. Blindfolded self-portraits. One truth, 2 lies. Off-brand cereal versus real cereal blind taste test. That's a mouthful. And that's because I watched too much YouTube. That was probably back in my Good Mythical Morning phase where I just wanted to copy them because what they were doing looked so much fun. And I wanted to find that fun. So you get it? There's just so much up here that I then put down on here, and then that is just staring me like in the face all the time. This video sucks, man. But it's like a good video to do. It just sucks. Because I'm just complaining. I wanted to make a video called The Challenges of Playing Ring Fit for 107 Days in a Row. And that was more making the series I did in the format I did. And then the challenges that locking myself to a project that big created. And I guess I'll just do it in this video. I don't know if I'm going to make that video. Because in that video, hold on, I stopped making videos for a while. I stopped doing the podcast because I didn't want to move the mic up and down the stairs. Oh yeah, I got jock itch at one point. Some days were worse than others. I had bad haircuts, so I'm very self-conscious of the way I look. That's why I'm wearing a stupid hat right now. I had a backlog of videos to edit, like, damn. Yeah, there's a lot of work that I put on myself, so I found something fun and made it stressful as hell. There were a bunch of embarrassing moments that I didn't edit out. I was comparing myself to others because I was like, there's no way anyone has done a playthrough of this game like me. And no, they did less work and got hella more views and way more popularity and subscribers because of it. And I was putting myself through hell to do something that I thought was fun. And I'm almost at 300 subscribers. I don't even know if I've mentioned that already, because I've tried to do this video 9 times. And then the worst thing of all was the burnout. When I got done playing Ring Fit back in July, I really didn't play for the rest of the year. I did get back into it. I turned the difficulty level up to 30. I played for a half hour of exercise, in-game exercise for each day for a little bit, and then I just stopped because it's like I needed to finish those videos. I needed to take the time to edit them. I needed to get them out, so I stopped worrying about them because they were taking way too much of my time up. And now that I'm done with that, I miss it. That's what sucks, man. Because it was structure. It was just something to look forward to. I had like a little purpose. I'm not saying, oh, I have no purpose. Yeah, my life is bleh. It's not. Just going through some things. You guys want to know something that's hilarious? I somehow think I'm going to juggle like a full-time job, 2 podcasts, and a Let's Play series on top of my regular YouTube channel. I somehow think I'm going to be able to do that. There's no fucking way. I'm not. I can't. But I want to. I want to be the kind of person that can, because it's just, in my mind, it sounds fun. Like, that's the kind of person I want to be. That's where I have the 2 people. For the record, I don't think I have 2 people up here. But sometimes it's just like, you know, you want to be the person. Like, let's just, for example, you don't read books. But when you walk into a bookstore, I guarantee you want to be a person that reads books. And it bums you out that you're not the kind of person that reads books. Then you leave that bookstore and then you don't read books and you're good with it. But you put yourself in a place where there's books. So I put myself on YouTube. I watch all these YouTubers do what I wish I could do. It's, dude, I cannot believe I'm going to put this video up. But you know what? It's something different, and I'm always looking to change things up. That's why I want to do a Let's Play series with Tori. That's why I want to do a podcast with Austin. That's why I want to do all these things, man. So hopefully it works out. It just sucks I'm always tired, you know. Did I talk about the sketch? Oh my god. Speaking of things that just are so much fun to me, I have the Lego NES. I showed you guys that in the Rubik's Perplexus video. I have that. And I just refuse to put it together. Because I want to make it into a video. And I know I would have more fun not making it into a video. But then I would also be disappointed in myself for not seizing that opportunity to make it into a video. Because that's just it's a 2,600, and the box is backwards. It's right in front of me. It's down there. It's like 2,600 pieces or something. And it's just, I love Nintendo and I love Lego. And my whole YouTube channel is just me. So why not take something I love and put it out there on my channel? And I don't want to do it. And that sucks. And that was $230, $50 after shipping and tax. And then there's Mario 35. The 35th Mario anniversary gave us a Tetris 99. I love Tetris. I play Tetris on the channel, and I haven't touched that game ever. I downloaded it, and I kept finding excuses to not want to do it. And I probably won't. I don't know. I have till March. Maybe now that I said it, I'll do it. But that's what I'm struggling with, is that there's so many things that I find fun and at the same time not at all fun. Not anymore. So I don't know where that's coming from. But it's fun. I also got into a Rubik's kick. You guys have seen it. A lot of Rubik's videos. That's actually the one hobby that I keep doing. Not really building Legos, not really making puzzles. But I'm solving a lot of Rubik's things, and I want to make videos about them, and then I make it not as fun, but there's one video in particular I want to do. I want to buy a tactile Rubik's Cube and see if I can solve it with my eyes closed. But do you know what I haven't bought yet? That. Do you know, I can. I have the money for it. It's like only $20, $30. I don't know. It's expensive as fuck if you put it next to a standard Rubik's Cube. But here I am, just not wanting to do it, but like I want to do it. So I mentioned that I made a music video for a dude, right? I had a lot of fun making that. Really stepped out of my comfort zone with that. Felt good. I was proud of the product afterwards. And part of me was like, cool. I can make a Fiverr account, something like that. I can put on Facebook, hey, musicians, friends of mine, whatever. If you guys make music and want to make a music video, let me help you. I can make it happen. But part of me doesn't want to do that because I haven't. Obviously, I've talked myself out of that because it's pressure. I don't even want to make my own videos, but it's good for jobs and job hunting. And I filled out like 6 job applications today. My life just sucks today. It's not even that bad, but it's bad for me. My life's not terrible. I'm just letting it get terrible. And that's kind of scary, but damn, just fuck it. So a friend of mine on Facebook, she made a song. It was her first song she made, so I understand the thrills of that, of doing something for the first time, being really exciting, putting all your passion and heart into it. And so I was like, that's a good opportunity. I could reach out to her. I could try to make a lyric video for her song. And she agreed, and I haven't followed up with her on it. So that's when I have the 2 people. One person really wants to work on it, create a really dope video, put that in a fucking resume or a demo reel so I can get a job. Do you guys know that Crohn's is hereditary? Crohn's, for those of you who don't know, is an inflammatory bowel disease. No one in my family has Crohn's. Do you know another way you can get Crohn's? Is if you stress yourself the fuck out. I literally stressed myself into having a disease. So it just sucks. I don't know. Fuck this video, man. I have to edit this, look back on it, and I want to probably not post it at all. But I know I want to do it. And then I want to re-record it, but then I'll end up saying the same shit. How long has this video been? I dropped my phone. I had a timer. You guys know that they made a Mario Kart Live? Do you know what my favorite video game series of all time is? Mario Kart. Do you know I finally bought it? You know who hasn't played it? Because I don't want to. I don't know why. Dude. I mean, I know why. I'm obviously depressed or some shit. It's not fun. But it's definitely a challenge, and I'm looking forward to the positive side of it when it comes to an end. I know it will. I've dealt with things like this before. But this one's just different, man. I think it's just real because like I've made an appointment for it, and it's no longer just a joke or an excuse in my mind or just a crutch to fall back on. Like it's real now. And now I'm making a video about it. Like that's double real. Like this is a passing phase, but this video, assuming the internet is around forever, is around forever. Unless I delete it one day. Because I will delete videos on my YouTube channel. I will. I have. Oh. I'm always tired. That's the last thing on my list. That's just standard depression for you. You know how exciting it was to lose like 25 pounds? You know how exciting it was to gain like 15 of that back? It's cool that I made this video. I don't want to edit it, because I'm just going to look back and just be embarrassed, you know? But also I feel, this is the video I'm going to put out. Because every video I'm working on right now, I just don't feel is significant enough to put out. So this video has gone on for long enough. Because it's a half hour, no one's going to fucking watch it. Some of my favorite videos are over a half hour long and no one watches them. That's just me being ungrateful, and I don't want to seem ungrateful. I really am grateful for having this outlet to channel me in some way. It just sometimes I let it get too overwhelming. I brought it back. There's 1% juice in here. Shit, this thing's only 100 calories. Man, I drink like a woman. Also, huge shout out to my friend Nate. He's one of my best friends. I've known him, since junior high. Which I found out there are some cities that don't have a junior high. That's 7th and 8th grade for me. Actually, I think I've known him since 6th, which for me was middle school. Yeah. There's preschool, which I didn't go to. Then there's my buddy Nate texted me after my 2020 video and said, hey, you can take medication, but you won't lose, like, yourself. Because that's what I was ultimately worried about. I like how my mind works, except as of late. And I was worried that, like, if I take medicine or something, that'll go away. And he said, you're not going to lose that essence, man. So, thank you, Nate. I'm going to take what I have seriously. And who knows? I could have nothing. But I literally stressed myself out into having a lifelong disease so my body can go fuck itself. Or is it my mind? I don't know which one I hate more. I feel better. Holy shit. I'm gonna blame it on the